So I've had these poblanos in my fridge for a while since I made those green chili burritos. Remember those? And it's time to cook them. So what I'm doing is I'm just cutting the little heads off, and I'm gonna take as much of the seeds out as I can. I don't want to really touch the seeds too much because they're spicy. It's okay if there's some seeds left over, but we're gonna make a chile relleno casserole. I remember making this a lot when I was a kid. I think I found the recipe from the newspaper. Did you guys read the newspaper when you were a kid? I read the newspaper all the time. And I loved Wednesdays, I believe it was Wednesdays, was when they would have like the food section. And their chiliano recipe usually has the canned chilies. But because I had these fresh ones, I was like, let's do these fresh ones. So we're just gonna chop up all of these, and it's kind of weird, but I'm gonna add some potato to it just because I really like potato. And then we just need some eggs and some cheese and the milk of your choice. And today, Ripple is doing it for me. Thank you, Ripple. Salt and pepper. So shall we? Let's chop it up. So I have my poblanos. They're just gonna saute just for a smidge because I just wanna get some of the bite off of them, you know? And usually when you use the canned chilies, they're already like cooked and stuff. So what I'm doing here is I'm just gonna make a little custardy thing. Oh, and I need some flour, because that will help it set up. Just a little bit. Do you hear it? The poblanos in the back. I better go. I've got my prepared pan, right? I buttered it up. I've got my potatoes. I'm gonna just layer those down. I have my chilies that I have just sauteed just a smidge, so they are just a little bit more tender. Just they're not fully cooked at all. They're just a little bit. You know what I mean? I'll show you. So I'm just gonna layer these down. Now, do you have to do potatoes? No. Would my grandmother be traumatized? Absolutely. She would be super traumatized. Okay, so now we're gonna put the chilies right over the top. Now again, the canned chilies are great. You can totally do those. But I wanted to use these fresh chilies right here. Okay. And I'm just gonna spread them out. I love chile relleno. Like, it's one of my very favorite things. I remember the first time I went to Puerto Vallarta, everything had meat or seafood, and I don't eat either of those things. But you know what I could have? Chile relleno. And you know when I had it? Every day. Many days, it was 3 meals a day. And then I've whisked the flour. Do you see the flour like in there? Yeah, it just gives it a little bit more, you know. And I'm just gonna pour it over the top. What if you wanna do more? What if you want it more eggy? Then make it more eggy. What if you want it less eggy? Then make it less eggy. Stop overthinking it. Then I'm gonna do a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. I put a little bit into the eggs too, but oh, that's so pretty. I love this pepper mill because it has that cool light. Look at that. It's like it's on display. And then I'm just gonna bake it. Sound good? 350, we'll start with about 25 minutes. I don't know, I've never done it like this before, so when it came out of the oven, I just hit it with a little bit more cheese because, you know, why not? It's been sitting for a hot minute, and doesn't that look good? I'm telling you, that potato It's gonna be something glorious. Shall we eat?
I'm excited to try this. I used to make this all the time when I was a kid. All the time. With that potato in there, it just gives it, it's less eggy. You know what I mean? Because there's just something else taking the place of all the eggs. If I didn't add the potato, I would probably want to increase my eggs. I'll put the ratios in there for you so you can like see what to do. But this was like the big pan, like the 9 by 12. Oh, good. You know what'd be even better way? Hot sauce. Have a great day. Try something new. I know you can do it.